Hi, Pippa. Hello, Andrew.
Hi.
Hi, Lenora. It was nice to see you yesterday, Andrew, for the first time in ages.
Yes.
Hello.
Run with Pedro, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Young Alexis on now. Hi, guys.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lucy, you got a Brighton tracksuit on. That's so cool. Yay. Brighton top. Love it. That's lovely. Lucy.
Hi. It's our prizes for the video.
Excellent. Yay. Well, fully deserved. Hi, Leo. Nice to see you.
The tracksuit was supposed to be for me, but it kind of is like medium, so it kind of fits Lucy better.
Oh.
I can get into it now. I'm surprised.
Oh.
That's
it.
Teresa. Thank you, Jim, for helping talking to Wook about the tables. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah, hopefully we get some more tables for the pack.
Yeah, that could be so many more, you know.
Oh.
Talking to Wook about the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a meeting tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the table you were talking. I thought you meant I thought we might have had to thank Tim because Lucy had a table tennis table and it broke. So Amazon gave us that one, which I've got now. We put it on top of our garden table, basically.
It's a council meeting. I can send you the link. It's a council meeting about 6:30 tomorrow. Unfortunately, it coincides with the ladies group, but it's going to be about all different funding for local councils from the local community, you know. But it's going to be other things as well. But to us, the table is very important.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm really hoping we'll get a couple of tables on Valley Gardens Phase 3 as well.
Oh, no, I'll mention that then.
Yeah, will you mention it?
Valley Garden 3. Yeah.
Valley Gardens Phase 3, because it's going to be such an active travel zone that it absolutely has to have table tennis tables there.
Hang on.
I did put it in the consultation. I also put about having outdoor working spaces like cabanas where you've got like the shelter so you can actually sit, and that they should make sure that there's a Wi-Fi zone that works across Valley Gardens. It would be a really great outdoor working space.
Yeah.
Really good accessible meeting place for people who are disabled to actually go to meetings, so the council can get out of their offices and meet people out and about around the city, which would work really well.
Okay, send me some of that. I'll mention that as well. Valley Garden Phase 3, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Brilliant.
You can send me the other stuff as well, and I'll try and get that all in.
Oh, wow, love it. A bit of business at the beginning of the Daily Show. Fantastic.
Chopping onions, doing business, Teresa. Always chopping onions and doing business.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I like, Chris, your title, The Lucy Show. Yay.
Right, thank you. Can I just say a big hello to everyone on the Daily Show? We're on episode 17, and it's over to my host, the lovely Lucy.
Episode 117. I can't believe it.
I know.
Chris is looking very smart today, as usual.
Thank you very much.
Come on, daily check. We're going to do the daily check and then put your thumbs up if you're feeling good.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, most people are. Pippa's cutting our onions. We don't know she has shown us a thumb.
And a knife.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hi, Nick. Yeah, I think everybody's okay, Lucy. That's good. So what's next?
The dance fitness with great Chris O.
And button posters.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris, have you sent Tim your music?
Unfortunately, I left my bags downstairs, so I'm not going to go back downstairs. So with my song, I was going to send in, but I know the song. We're going to be dancing to one of my favourite fitness music, and it's called "I'm Walking on Sunshine."
Good one.
Oh, good one. Tim's disappeared, so we Fantastic, Chris. Everybody was dancing.
I'm my tea now.
Oh, you can sit down, Steve Davis. You are.
Oh, my cup of tea.
Yeah.
See you for the next one.
Right, Lucy, what's next?
Quiz with the Quizmeister, Fran Reynolds.
Can you let me share screen, please, Tim? Thank you. Nick, do you want to tell everyone who you spoke to today?
Yeah, the big news is I spoke to Sophie, and who is Fran's key worker, and she has promised to come on the show, even if it's briefly, as soon as she can. So maybe next Monday. We're still hoping to see
She
the
can't come on
enigmatic
today,
Sophie.
she's busy.
But we're hoping. She said she would come on for a little brief moment.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So hello everyone, as it was Mother's Day yesterday, happy Mother's Day. All you have to do is guess a picture, and this week's theme is famous women. Please can you put the answers in the chat? As always, there are 6 pictures. Who shall I choose? I know what, as it was someone's birthday yesterday, I would choose Teresa.
Oh, thank you, Fran.
Question
I better
1.
be quick. I'll have a look who it is. I've got my chat on. Right. Oh, come on, everyone. Put it. Oh, Belle. Pippa's put Belle. Is that right?
No.
No. Snow White, Lenora, Cinderella, Alexis,
No.
Nickie, Cinderella, Anna, Mrs. Doubtfire, Princess Diana, Steve. Oh, they're all coming in. Oh, it is quite a hard one.
It's Wendy. Wendy from Peter Pan.
Oh, come on, people. You're slacking there. Wendy from Peter Pan. Okay, I'm ready to guess who the next person
Who is this?
All right, I'm looking at the chat. Who's going to be the quickest? Oh, this is quite hard, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, come on, people in the chat.
I'm going to say she was a famous person and made key lime pie.
Oh, we've got Mama Cherry, Pippa Hodges.
Yeah.
Ah, well done, Pippa.
Who is this? Oh,
Thelma.
who is this?
It's the Simpsons.
Homer.
Marge Simpson, we've got from Alexis and Nickie.
Yeah.
Marge, yeah.
Who is this?
Oh, Glynis. Somebody's put Glynis and Family Guy wife.
Yeah,
Leo.
Lois.
Oh, that was Leo. Leo got that.
Yay. Who is this? I can't remember who it is now. I think it's Victoria Beckham. I've just said it.
Oh, it's not Victoria Beckham. Somebody's put Tracy Baker.
Danny Harbour.
Yeah, that is Tracy Beaker, isn't it? Brandon got it. Tracy Beaker.
Yay.
Yeah,
And
Danny Harmer's the name, yeah.
And who is this?
Oh, I'm looking.
That Victoria Beckham.
Oh, yeah, Victoria Beckham. Sandy knows. And who got it in the chat? Anna got it in the chat. Well done. So did Pippa. So did Alexis and Nickie and Lenora. Yay.
Yay. And these are the answers.
Oh, that was good.
Next week's quiz is going to be in breakout rooms. You will have to wait and see.
Oh, that was a great quiz, Fran. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to you, Tim.
Okay. Can you unmute? Lovely.
Next is Nickie and Alexi for the photo competition.
Or gallery.
Or gallery competition.
Yay. Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Right. Let's get it going.
You send your photo in. Just go.
Can you see that?
Can everyone see it?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Ah, this is a good photo, isn't it? This week I've had a spring in my step. I've been painting as well. I don't always wear the outfits, so yeah. Thank you for your gorgeous photos. We have 13 participants and we will be showcasing in the following categories: composition, technique, and spring. And here we go. Lenora, I don't really think this needs me to say anything, just everyone to look at it for a few seconds and just think about what happened last week.
And that's a photo.
And as a photo, I think it's brilliant. The composition is fantastic. It says spring, and it's also so powerful. And the matching candle and daffodils obviously compound the strength and power of the photograph, and the message completely does. So, Lenora, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for sending that. Teresa's done a collage. And we have on the theme of spring, obviously, and we have the eggs, which I really like the way they've been lit, because that's very difficult with the shadows. I like the way that the birds have been lit with the side lighting and the shadow behind. I like the single flower on its own there at the bottom, and then the sign outside Teresa's house, which I'd like to see a little bit more of the sign, Teresa, but I still think it's a great composition. And obviously your neighbours, all the curtains must have been twitching while you were lying down on the ground taking that photograph of the sign. So an A star for curtain twitching there, I think, as well. So really, really strong. Great collage. Chris O, fantastic composition on this photograph with a host of golden daffodils, and then that beautiful flint wall behind, or mainly behind it. I think this is a really strong shot, Chris, and some spring up, and you know, the first signs. So really well done. Harry, is Harry on the show? I hope so. I didn't see it. Oh, he is. I think this is a beautiful shot of obviously the watering can with the daisies in. Obviously not for spring because daisies aren't out yet, so I'm not sure if this qualifies for spring, but as a shot itself, it's beautiful. So really well done. Fran, fantastic drawing and a great picture of them as well. I like the way that you put the two together. The two shots of the desk. I think you've got great talent there as a wannabe artist, and I think you should be really, really proud of it. And it's lit really well as well, which it must have been quite difficult. So really well done, Fran. Oh, Liz. Now, I think this is beautiful. It was taken a few years ago, judging by the date on the front there. But still a stunning shot, really colourful. You got the blue flowers behind, the three main protagonists, the three main flowers at the front there, taking your eye, the beautiful greens, and it altogether, it really, really works. A lovely, and as we'd expect from Liz, a lovely kind of semi-still life, which is she always seems to excel at. So well done, Liz. Luci, the duck coming straight for the edge of the frame of the photo there. I love it. 3 male mallards all in a row. You can feel the coldness of the water, actually, I think, and the ripples behind are beautiful. And I think, Luci, you've taken a great shot and really, really well composed, and reminds me of spring as well. Pippa, beautiful still life, and I think you should be so proud of this, and the color scheme is fantastic, and it looks beautiful, the tulip and it like a shell with the leaves behind, and I think that all in all this is a stunning shot. So Pippa, as ever, really well done. Susie, we've got 2 here. Now, you really have to do a double take on these, because you look into the imitation, I think they're imitation flowers, and then you can see a larvae on one side underneath the leaf, and on the other side, some sort of curious maggoty objects. And it's one of those pictures you can sort of get lost in for a while, because you don't know quite what's going on, and then the more you look, the more you see. So I think this is a fascinating double header. So Susie, great stuff. So really well done.
And well spotted.
Yes, and well spotted as well. Yeah. Andrew, oh wow, what a beautiful landscape. You have the hills stretching away in the distance, the hill coming down to one side, the horse leaning the same way as the hill. I think this is a really strong shot, and Andrew, you always do great photos up on the downs, so you should be really pleased with this.
I am.
Good. And Andrew did send us a little video as well, but I couldn't put it in. But thanks for sharing that.
Okay.
Steve D, I think this is a beautiful shot with the slightly out of focus, unfortunately, but still really strong with the water drips on the flowers.
Is it out of focus?
I'll just take my glasses off and have a look closer, just slightly. But at the same time, a great shot, really strong. Colors are bold. The way it's framed is very bold. I think you should be really proud of this, Steve, and please keep taking those photos, because they're always really good. Serena, beautiful magnolia set here on a black background, absolutely fantastic. The power of these, and the power of the single shot and then the group shot, takes your breath away. I just think that these are quite remarkable. So Serena, you should be really proud of them. I can't really say anything else. They're just so strong. They're really great.
And down on the bottom there, we included how Serena took it. So we'll hear from Serena in a bit.
Jez, well, Jez has been making friends, obviously, up on the top there. Is that Fell Beacon, Jez? Give us a nod.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was. I don't know why. I recognise the sheep, but there's another. There's a story for another time. Perhaps not a family audience. Great, lovely horizon stretching behind, the curious sheep watching through the fence, and those signs of, it does make you think about going for a walk and being able to, and spring, and it's funny as well. The fact one's got his head just to one side and one's straight on. I really like this. It made me giggle. So great stuff, Jez. Well done. And the shots that best fit the categories are, for composition, we have Lenora and Chriso.
So shall we hear from?
Yes, please. Could we hear from Lenora first, please?
Sure, yeah. I got the flowers from the cemetery as well, and I thought that is what I wanted to do with them, is to bring them into the mood that everyone is feeling in the country. I felt it very strongly as well, because everyone has or knows someone who's a 32-year-old or around about that age, young lady, and the memory actually means so much more to everyone now. It is tragedy. Yeah. I don't even notice a little half moon as well over there.
Yeah, I should have said something about that, and the star as well. Yeah. I think it's brilliant. The composition is fantastic.
Well, thank you for that one. That's my tribute to Sarah as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And Chriso.
Yeah, I'm right here. Sorry about that. Mum keeps on talking. It was down by the road of Northfield Rise, just almost halfway up from home, and I was lying there on the bed, and I wanted to take that shot, and those daffodils reminded me of a perfect day for Mother's Day. So I went there, got the shot, and it was just sunny and perfect for a perfect shot, and it was going to be for my Mother's Day present. Those daffodils, just to say that I love her, and it's the best shot I've taken.
Well done.
Oh, well done,
Really
Chris.
good.
Really good.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much.
And for technique, we have Pippa and Serena. So if we could hear from Pippa first, that would be fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was difficult to get out this week on a day when the light was good enough. So I was feeling really frustrated. And then I bought these flowers for Mother's Day. And I thought, oh, I need to find a way to make that pink really stand out. So I thought I'll put another strong colour with it. And then I found my trusty blue chopping board, and it reminded me of kind of the sky. So it's an indoor picture, but what it's trying to recreate is the sense of the kind of the vivid colour of the tulip if it was outside and you could see blue sky behind it.
Oh, it's brilliant, and I think you should be really, really proud. It's so strong.
Thanks. And I just like the way that it's a flower, but it looks like a shell.
Yeah.
And also, I'll say it cryptically, it's also very feminine shaped, and I just thought it was very beautiful because it was also very feminine shaped.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you. And Serena as well, please.
Hi. Thank you for that. Yeah, I took a black cloth just in case, because I was hoping for a blue sky background, but it was a bit cloudy Sunday, so I thought to make it dramatic, I'll sort of peg up the cloth on the tree behind, but the security guard was looking at me thinking, what am I doing there? Because it's around at Preston Park entrance, and it's a lovely magnolia tree that always blossoms out every year, but there's only a few popping out at the moment, but next week or two it'll be really full on bloom. So thank you. So that's how I did it. The black background.
Did you say, how did you hang the cloth? Did you peg the cloth?
Oh, with bulldog clips and pegs and that. Just an sort of an old cloth and that.
Oh, so
and then
sorry.
And then then you can just darken it in Photoshop to make it.
Yeah.
Because you can still see the light coming out.
No, I love them as a set. They're brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Really,
Some
really
great
well
photos there.
Thank you. And for spring, we have Fran and we have Teresa.
Yay. Fran, would you like to tell us about your drawings? Is she still there?
Is Fran still there?
Oh, I don't know if she is. Participants. Oh, there she is. Yeah.
So what happened was about a few weeks ago, I was doing a Greysair Arts session, because I do Greysair Art on Friday with Greysair Friendship Group, and I just drew a flower.
It's lovely. It's really lovely.
Yeah, and it's an honour to be able to see it as well, to see them and your beautiful art. So may you go to many more Greysair art sessions and keep showing us, because they're great.
I will. It's on Zoom every Friday.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Fran. And Teresa, let's hear from you and your new technique as well.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. Well, the women will know from the women's tape to the show on the Tuesday evening that I've discovered an app to make collage. I made a collage of all the women players at the club. And I thought, oh, I can use this for my spring one, because somebody had given me some little mini Easter eggs for my birthday. Tim had given me those tulips, so those pink tulips. And I bought that spring little tree in the range a while ago. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a collage of everything, the daffodils outside our house. But I did look a bit of an idiot lying down on the ground getting that thing. But yeah, but there we go. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Oh,
what's the spring written in?
Oh, pebbles. Yeah, they're pebbles.
Very clever.
Clever stuff. Really, really like it. Thank you so much. And don't worry about lying on the ground, everyone. And if you need to get a photo, I spent half my life, the last 30 years, lying on the ground trying to get a photo, and was, as Tim will testify, last Friday, lying on the ground taking a photo of Tim and Wenway. So it's you never stop. You're never too old to lie on the ground and take a photo.
So Chris, do you want to introduce next week's theme?
Yes, of course I will. Thank you. Just to let everyone know, next week it's the theme, but it's transport. It can be a shot of a bus, a train, a car, a bike, or even feet. It can be a shot of a station or a car park. Tips: think about the angle of your shot. Close-ups work well. Please be very careful if you are photographing moving vehicles. Keep yourself safe.
Brilliant, Chris. Thank you.
Alexis, Nickie, do you want to mention what I'm going to do every Sunday for you?
Yes, Fran is going to remind everybody on Sundays in partnership with Chris what the theme is and the deadline. So thank you guys for doing that. That's brilliant.
And if I could just add about to Chris's great words there, that with the transport shots, you know, they can be at night, they can be blurred. You can have a close up of a bike wheel going round. I mean, there are so many options here. But what I would like people to remember is all the different techniques. You know, if you use flash, think about the light, think about the shadows. Think about all the kind of different times that we've taken photographs, and then think about, would a bus look different at a certain time? Would a bicycle, you know, a different angle? All that kind of thing. So please get shooting and sending in your photos. So thank you very much.
Do you want to show the last slide?
Oh, and the last slide, yes.
She says.
Here we have the bus that has the picture of Tim and Wenway that I took on, with Tim and Wenway in front of it outside the club last Friday.
Fantastic, doesn't it?
That's brilliant.
So spot the #1 bus around town. You know, the one to Mile Oak, because there's no getting away from Tim and Wenway.
Do we know what number?
It's
on the
number
side of the
one.
bus?
#1.
I mean, it says there's numbers. So, for instance, 448 is Paul Plum on the Brighton and Hove buses.
Oh, is it? Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Really
Thank you,
good
everyone.
this week.
Nick and Alexis. We
Fran,
love it.
I think it might be 2 by 3, Fran.
Okay, thank you.
My out.
Next is question answer with Anna, occupational therapist, which I have done before. In the past.
Oh, welcome, Anna. Anna is on work placement, everybody, with Brighton Toasts Club. And if, Anna, you could do a little intro about what occupational therapy is, and then if anybody's got any questions for Anna, that would be lovely.
Yeah, of course. So hello, everyone. I think I've met some of you now. I've been here a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm learning how to be an occupational therapist at university. For those of you who don't know what occupational therapy is, it is a job in health and social care, and our main aim is to help people to do the activities that are important to them. So we, when we talk about occupations in occupational therapy, we don't always mean your job, like occupation work. It's more about the activities that we might need to do, want to do, or that we're expected to do. And that are an important part of who we are. So, for example, I guess everyone here shares a love for table tennis. You might all think that playing table tennis makes your physical and mental health, is a positive for your mental and physical health. You might consider yourself as a table tennis player. That's an important part of your identity. I can see some nods. And so an occupational therapist might help someone who is no longer able to participate in table tennis, and they might help them by maybe changing up the way that you're doing the activity, or maybe changing the environment, or working with you to really understand what it is about the activity that's important to you, so that you can make changes and sort of work together to enable you to continue doing that activity. So yeah, I could go on, but there's so much to say about occupational therapy, and I'm still learning, to be honest. So maybe, do you want to ask me some questions, and then maybe we can learn together a bit more?
Let's have a look. Has anybody got a question? Nick?
So Anna, it's about making something accessible, overcoming a difficulty. If you've got a difficulty and you've got barriers, it's remaking it accessible, kind of differentiating the task for you. Is that right? Giving you a program if you're facing challenges to carry on with the task.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Yeah, you've explained it really well there. I think, yeah, it's about enabling someone to participate as independently as possible in that activity. So it might be changing up the activity, thinking about how you could change the way that you're doing it, or it might be providing some equipment to help you do that activity as independently as possible. So yeah, typically an occupational therapist will work with someone who's experiencing an illness or a long-term health condition or a disability, something that's getting in the way of them being able to do the thing that they want to do.
Yeah, got it. Sweet.
Brilliant. Anybody else? If you sort of wave your hand and then Chris O?
Yeah, I'm still here. Anna, you might not remember me, Anna. I'm Chris O'Flynn. I'm one of the players. Is with therapy that you do. Every time we play table tennis, I get a twinge up above. Do you know what's good for soothing when it's in pain?
Interesting. Hi Chris, by the way. Yeah, I do remember you from the other sessions. A twinge in your arm. Do you know what? So I could probably have an educated guess at what you might need to do or what might be causing it, but usually it would be a physiotherapist that would be focused on someone's physical components. So thinking about the muscular and skeletal system that's causing that pain. But from an occupational therapy perspective, I would be interested in learning about what that pain is and how it's impacting your performance. So that would be my real interest, and how that pain is maybe preventing you from doing the things that you need or want to do. But maybe lots of stretches after your exercise, because I imagine like a lot of hard hitting using that bicep muscle, tricep muscle.
Yes, we do that every Thursdays and Sundays with Peter Santos in the mornings. But I've got Down syndrome, and if it's possible, if you've got anyone who's got Down syndrome, you can join me and my two teammates at the level in Brighton, because we run sessions for the kids with Down syndrome at the level in Brighton.
Oh, that's amazing. As soon as we're allowed to, I would really love to come and learn from you, learn about your skills in coaching and playing table tennis. So thank you for that invitation, Chris. Hopefully I'll be able to join you soon.
Brilliant. So we've got two more questions. If we go Susie first, and I think Pippa's got a question.
Hey Susie.
Hello. I had loads of questions, but this one was, I'm pretty curious. How long do you work? What sort of time element do you work with different people? Does it depend on the injury, or have you got a limited amount of time to work on one person or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, that's a really interesting question. And it completely depends on the setting that you're working in. For example, my partner, he's an OT and he works in the community, and he will see someone usually maybe once or twice, because he's trying to assess the risk that's associated with that person, provide an intervention, and then leave them to it, maybe review it once more. Whereas I have friends who work in mental health settings, for example, on a hospital ward, and they might work with those individuals for months, because that person is living in the space where the OT is working. So a really interesting question, and yeah, it completely depends on the place that the occupational therapist is working.
That's a good question. Pippa.
Hello, Anna. I've got a lad, Leo, who is 12, who has Down syndrome and autism and a kind of Tourette's ADHD type profile. And I'm really interested in understanding whether we would be able to prove that table tennis helps to reduce stress and improves neurological function if we were to try and set up some sort of testing and assessment.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And yeah, I've been reading a lot about, well, trying to find research about the role of table tennis in kind of helping children predominantly. With the research I found is about ADHD and children with autism, and there is research there. In terms of setting up a program, I mean, probably Tim is the one to know, because I'm not a table tennis player myself, but I can certainly see the link.
Not yet.
Yeah, I've got a bat, so I mean, I'm teaching myself slowly.
The sentence "I'm not a table tennis player" is an incomplete sentence. It has the word "yet" at the end of it. I think everyone would agree to that. Yeah, I just think it's.
But yeah, Pippa, I think that it definitely. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I just think it's really interesting because it's more easy to assess the benefits for a cohort of people who are able to communicate effectively, and they can say that they feel a lot better after a session. But obviously, young people who maybe have speech and language disorders, it can be hard to assess the benefit, but it's a really important part of their well-being. Certainly for my son, it's the difference between a really great day and a very, very difficult day. And I think it's really important for us when we're applying for funding to be able to actively demonstrate that. We try to talk about it anecdotally in our case studies, but I'd love to have something that we could really evidence that says, actually, you know, and to say to people in Brighton, you know, really encourage your children to play because it has really strong benefits for them, whatever their level of ability.
Yeah. Does your son play table tennis?
Yeah, he loves it. He absolutely loves it. It really, and he's flourished through the summer. And Teresa's got a little smile on her face because Teresa and one way have been working with him, and he's come on in leaps and bounds. And I really do attribute his kind of maturity over the last 12 months to him playing table tennis. And having some, you know, really strong investment of coaches in him, not just his skill set, but in his esteem and the way that he carries himself. It's noticeable to me. So I just want to find a way to measure it and bottle it and share.
Yeah, definitely something for me to go away and have a think about while I'm here, I think, and feed back to the club.
Thank you.
Anna, before we move on, I've got a question to ask you.
Cool. Thanks,
do you want to come to our radio shows every Thursday?
Yes, I do. I wanted to come on Sunday, but I couldn't get there because my gran was on the phone and she just wouldn't. We couldn't end the conversation, so I didn't make it. But I'll try and be there on Thursday.
Because I'm the co-host with Nick
on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I've heard good things, so I'll be there.
Right.
Who's next for the question?
Right. Yeah, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Hello, Anna.
You right?
Yeah. I'm in a team as well of table tennis with Andrew Churchy and Joseph Lynn. I'm at Johnny Petro. So I'm at Churchy with you, Anna. How many medals did you win in table tennis?
How many medals have I won in table tennis?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can see yours. How many have you got? I've got none for table tennis, but I have got some for running.
Running.
Again, Anna, you haven't got any medals of table tennis
yet. That's it. That's what I meant, Harry.
Okay, Anna, and that's fine with me. I will coach you every time. I'm at the job every time we came anyway. But I will coach you.
We'll have a chat when I see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, when we're down on the level, when we can play outdoors, Harry.
I look forward to that.
Anna, come down. That's amazing.
I did Pippa will talk to you about Q81.
Yeah, definitely. 30th of March. Yeah, you'll still be with us then, won't you, Anna?
Oh yeah, I'm here to the 16th, so we'll get some games in, and hopefully I'll learn a bit before I finish my placement.
Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much, Anna. I'm conscious we've got lots of other bits on the programme.
Thanks for your time, everyone.
Day, but round of applause for Anna, I think, everybody. Right, Lucy, what's next on the programme?
So thank you, Tana, for asking all the question and contribution. And the next is Liz for the poetry challenge.
Lovely. I can see Liz at the background there.
I've got a poem, Teresa.
Okay, Fran. Lovely to see you.
I get a poem
Okay. Okay. Well, let Liz say a bit first.
Well, there's nothing much to say except it's your turn, everybody. You should have either done a poem dedicated perhaps to your mother if you wish to, or to somebody else you cared about, or to celebrate the challenge of International Women's Day. Okay, Teresa, could you?
Yeah, I'm having a look. So, Fran, go on then. You start us off. You've got one, and I know Chris has got one. Oh, Fran's got hers on her screen. Brilliant.
Mother's Day poem. Indy loves you, Mum. The way you stroke her, the way you give her treats, the way you give her those kisses. I love you, Mum. The way we hang together, the way we used to hug and kiss, the way we have fun.
Oh, that's lovely, Lucy. Thank you. Right, Lenora.
You just call me Lucy.
Oh, did I? Sorry, Fran.
Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me all right? Good.
Yes, Lenora.
Mum, you were always so special, even when your eyes closed for the last time. Your radiant love reached into my soul forever, and my earthly life has been nourished by memories of you. As time goes by, I am reaching towards you, nearer to the light, nearer to the stars at night, and embracing the moonlight in its silvery, misty glow, and bathing all with its creation and peacefulness and love.
That was beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lenora. That was gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. Chris O, I think you waved your hand.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to find it. Can I just have one if I can get to it? Mother's Day poem. Here we go. This is for my wonderful mum. Right. Mum, I've always loved you. You've never, when you hold me, we always see the light and how much you are loved, with all the love you do. And I love you so much, Mum. And I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I've always would never forget you. I'm always your special boy. I love you, Mum.
Oh, Chris, that was lovely. From the heart. Pippa, you're next.
Turn the kettle off because you don't need to hear that. 3 treasures. You asked of us to write of love and speak these words out loud. So I'll tell you of my treasures 3, of whom I am so proud. Amber first, named for her hair, which shines like burnished gold. She helps her friends through anguish with a heart that's strong and bold. Jasmine next, named for the flower, pure white with scent so fair. She always thinks of others with a heart that brims with care. Leo last, named for that beast, a king, though just a boy. He walks a very different path with a heart that's full of joy. These treasures are not mine to own. Their spirits will break free, but I get to love them as they grow. I made them, but they make me.
Oh, wow. Lovely. That's very good. Pippa, you've got to put all your poems in a book. They're just amazing. And Susie and Lucy, you've got your hands up.
Yeah, this is for all the mothers out there, and it's called Mother. For all the mums out there, hope you treasure all your children. It's to treasure all that pain, but all that pain comes niceness, comes love and care and thoughtfulness, and carry on loving your mum, even when they're not there with you. Carry on loving them in spirit.
That's right. Very good. Oh, beautiful, Lucy. And Susie?
I've done what Liz said and wrote two very quick ones. So, one was my Uncle Tom, who passed away a couple of weeks ago, and this is for him. I love the twinkle in your eye, your crooked smile, the way you think deeply, and how you went that extra mile. Your love you have for all, a sense of humour that is cool, a caring, loving man for your folk, a listening ear you do not revoke. A sensitive heart for all to feel, a wisdom in your replies reveal. I love you for who you are. You're not perfect by far. To know you has been a pleasure. All our lives you've been a treasure. You're a person I will never forget. The same for many people, I bet. I hope one day to see you again in another world without pain. Once more to see the twinkle in your eye and your smile, which is like the bright blue sky. And thank you. And this one is Beauty and the Beast. We were asked to give some advice. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This is for the beast, by the way. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Have faith in yourself. It's not all about what others think. It's not you that stinks. Trust in your own person. Love yourself. If you do that, you will shine. If you do that, it will shine on you and others will love you true. If you love, that is what will show. If you are a beast, the trawlers will have a feast. Be yourself and you will not go wrong. People will see you for you, which is where you belong. Beauty will see herself in you. One kiss and she will know. One dance and she will never go. One love and it will be forever. So believe in yourself and all will be good. Believe in yourself and things will be as they should.
Oh, nice, Susie. Great stuff. Harry?
Yes, I'm here. This one is for Runway, my brother. And it said, what way is there to start to pray for your heart, your sweet, your cheese, for 25 things you're done for all so many years.
Oh, thank you, Harry. That was beautiful. And Wenway's listening to that, I'm sure. And Nick, have you got one? You put your hand up then. I can't hear you, Nick. No.
No, I haven't got a poem. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you had
Serena has two.
Oh, and Serena. Serena, if you finish us off with the poetry, thank you.
I've only got one. It's only a little one. My mum is the best, always there when I am a mess. You drove me here, you took me there. You were always there. Not only a mum, but a friend with a listening ear. Thank you, mum, for your endless love.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, that was lovely to finish, Serena. Wonderful, wonderful poetry. Right, Lucy, what's next?
Strava Hero of the Week with Tim.
And a challenge, table tennis challenge.
And table tennis challenge with Petra.
Yeah.
Well done to everyone who's been running and cycling. And Luci from Sustrans, who came on the Daily Show last year, she's just said she's going to donate a load of bikes to the club, start with 10 and keep them at the back and people can take them to keep. But we can,
I mean.
so if anyone wants a bike, going to a good home, then yeah. But anyway, well done. Everyone's doing lots of cycling and running still. And this week's Strava Hero of the Week has done over 20 kilometers every week for at least the last 2 months. And he goes for big walks, he goes for runs. He even had Strava on in his car from Rottingdean to Brighton, went incredibly fast. But the this week's Strava Hero of the Week is Chris O.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh, thank you so much. Because I've been as such a wonderful man for from being that because one man has always been training me, and it's my big thank you to the man who has supported me all through the year, and that is my Portuguese brother, Pedro Santos.
Woohoo! That leads us on nicely. Pedro, are you there for the table tennis challenge? Who won that this week?
Yeah, thank you very much, Creole. Brilliant. Yeah, let's say, well, first of all, Luci and Susie, love to see you with your prizes. Wearing on, all proud, nice. That's brilliant. So this week's table tennis challenge winner is Serena.
Oh,
Serena. Serena's been brilliant, winning.
Thank you.
Already won 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh no, how embarrassing. Thank you.
Oh.
No, really great, Serena. Thanks for the video that you sent. Yeah. So yeah, guys, keep participating and keep sending your videos. Yeah, I'll be sending a new one hopefully today or tomorrow.
Lovely. Right, Lucy, what's next?
Caption competition with Nick Creole.
Yay!
Brilliant. I'll try and share my screen, and I feel guilty about trying to have so much frivolity after all that seriousness and after the beautiful sentiments of the poetry, but it is the caption competition. It is what it is. So we'll just get on with it. I'll share my screen, and here it is. So again, if you just look at the caption and try and imagine these captions as I'm saying them in time-honored fashion. Here goes. From Serena, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Very good.
Okay. From Tim, the fish I caught was this big. From Liz, and my new non-splash meatballs will be this big. IKEA Air makes first announcement as chief executive after merger with the White Company. Also on a similar furniture theme from Jez. Man from Habitat refuses to acknowledge the existence of coloured furniture. The man's a genius. We all know that. Genius. Genius. Have I got news for you, Beckons? A classic from Pippa. The quality was sensational this week. I thought it wasn't the greatest picture, but the quality was brilliant. Pippa, no kids, no pets, clean hands like mine. You too can have a white on white decor. Okay, from Susie Oddball. How big is a piece of string? And the winner. This is class. This is from Harry Fairchild, who saw the similarity with this picture and Nick Berry. And this is what he came up with. Hi, my name is Nick Berry. I was in EastEnders and I played Simon Wicks. I'd like to say to everyone, you're all my biggest fans.
That's brilliant.
Harry, I want to see Harry. Where are you, Harry? Class, man. Absolute class. Loved it. And this is next week's caption competition. Drum roll. Drum roll. And there it is. There it is. It's going in the chat.
That's a good one.
Nick, do you want to tell them that you did an open the chat and that I told you to?
Yeah, thanks very, very much, because I made a mistake. But eagle-eyed, brilliant, eagle-eyed Fran put me right. So thank you very much, Fran.
And Sophie's back.
Yeah, I think he's got it. So, well, let's all give, while we're waiting for the music to start, Lucy a big round of applause for being a superb co-host today. Thank you, Lucy.
Is it me next week?
It is Fran. Yeah, I've got it all written down, the little order, so don't you worry. Oh, here we go. Have a lovely rest of the week, everybody. Is it a dance? Can you dance for this?
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Frida.
Lovely to see everybody. Oh, it sounds like the police are coming.